Bum, 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 bum. I was just having this weird thought about magic and realities and in subsequent dimensionals understanding of things, and I was like, I bet you the reason why we think of these fantastical universes is because we've been a part of them at some point in some other alternative timeline. Because sometimes I feel like deja vu happens too much, where I'm like, I'm pretty sure I've run this simulation already. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about you in real life. Like sometimes I'm like, I swear to God, yep, this feels familiar to me. Like my brain's been wiped and I've been running this cycle all over again. And the reason why people come up with these fantastical ideas is there's little cracks. And so they come up with these like remnants of the things of other simulations in other worlds. Maybe Lord of the Rings was real, and maybe there was someone that was like Gandalf, you know? The game master or something. Not that creative though. Plenty of people have written stories about that shit too. Forgive me a second. Alright, give me a second. I actually am feeling quite peckish, but I have something I can cook that's really fast. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. Just so I can have something in my stomach. I haven't eaten since yesterday. Like yesterday afternoon or whatever, so. But just wait here until the time is up, and then we'll move on, I assure you, darling. You like my shirt, though? I'm a skeleton. I've had this shirt for years. Oh, you can't really see it. Hold on. I've had it for years. I'm not a real skeleton, though, I promise. This is just the t-shirt. It's not what my body looks like. I would show you, but Twitch things. I don't have double Ds. I'm sorry. So I can't show you cleavage without showing you actual body. I will say this, though. I do consider myself real. You know, my double D's are down here, you know? Hey, mine's up here, baby. I know you want to look at this, but I don't want you to look at this. I want you to look at these. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. I have like this habit of tucking my feet in. Okay. Got myself some quick access burritos. I know I didn't roll my R there. I tried. I messed it up. Moving on. Burrito. There we go. Hot. It's hot. You almost have to blow the hot air out of your mouth, and it does work a little bit. you gotta dragging it out, man. Just blow the air out.
why people fuss so much about the forest.
Relieved to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Because of magic. Or a mirror. Wizards and wizards don't know what mirrors look like. Because mirrors are never ever mirrors, they're portals, so they never see the reflection. What is this? Some kind of magic? What? It's whatever specimen is following me exactly the same. What? Don't you see? This doorway is cast. It's got some type of magical properties. Bro, that's just a mirror. Here, let me show you. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, see? Look. And I'm going to comb my beard. Oh, yeah. It's telling me how I'm looking when I'm doing it. That's called a muggle's mirror, man. I see. What other things have these muggles done? Oh, a lot of things, dude. You ever heard of a Twinkie? A Twinkie? Oh, yeah. You think you know what magic is? It's a redeem? What? What'd you do? Maybe it's not updating. Hold on, let me pull up Streamlink or Stream Elements. I'm logged in. Oh yeah, combing my beard is a redeem. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, freebie. Yeah, you got one.
You'll never believe
I
what
like
I've
to comb
learned.
my
What
beard
did you
anyway, so
discover
it's
in the
always a win.
spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret,
It swallows.
but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary.
That's not his.
to fear
That's not the
it.
joke.
That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It is a joke. Oh shit! I love life, dude. It's good, man. I'm so happy.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
Dude, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm getting irritated with Sebastian Swallows, man. He is swallowing down this darkness like within a cup, like literally a cocaine addicted bitch. Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I know it's story writing, but like, I can't believe this man. I Crucio cursed him. I used the Crucio curse on him in hopes that he would understand that this path is not the path. I literally Crucio'd that bitch, and he screamed. He said it was the worst pain he ever felt, and he would just want it to stop. And here this bitch is, talking about going further. I don't know what to tell you. This is breaking my heart.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise, I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous.
Okay, normally I would question the term dark arts, right? Like, a lot of times in shows, okay, like for example, well, let me go. A lot of times in movies and arcs and stuff like that, when you say dark, whatever, it means that whatever it is like, or forbidden or whatever, like the magic or the power is just so much that if you use it wrongly, it's devastating and it's horrible and it's like unforgivable. Hogwarts seems to have a lot of questionable things about it. Like, you don't realize this, but the Ministry of Magic is the ones who owns the the house elves as slaves. And when one of their masters dies, or one of the wizards dies, or whatever, they transfer him to somebody else. Like, just think about that. What the fuck? Okay, aside from that, though, it seems to me that in Hogwarts, at least, when they say dark, it's legit dark magic. There is no, don't use it wrong, there is no way to use that magic right. When they're like, the dark arts is like 3 curses, 3 spells, that's it. When they say the dark arts, it's only 3 spells, as far as I understand how Harry Potter works. It's the, Imperium Curse, which brings someone under your control, the Crucio Curse, which tortures somebody with immense measurable pain, and then the Abracadabra. I know it's Avacadabra or whatever it's called, but I like to say Abracadabra because that's pretty much what it comes from, because it sounds so much alike. So I say Abracadabra. No, 3 spells, and all of those spells are horrible spells that do something very damaging or devastating to the individual. Either death, the loss of will, which is just as likely you might as well be dead, or the Crucio Curse, where it causes you so much pain you wish to be dead. That kind of shit, right? Like, there is no reading between the gaps with these spells. They are fucking bad. They serve no purpose other than to cause pain and suffering. So I just want to say that, like, and like, for example, like your ancient magic, that's called ancient magic. And yeah, I could summon lightning from the sky and strike someone down instantly. But I also have the ability to build and, like, revitalize, like, entire landscapes by bringing water back and building structures and shit. Like, there is more to the ancient magic than straight lightning or damage, right? There's more to it. Vastly more, right? As they would call it. There's so much to learn from it. But, so, like, they categorize these different magics that can do good or bad things. But dark magic, like, specifically is bad magic. There is no misrepresentation.
Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't.
Oh, good, Ominous
I said
is
I
here.
understood you wanting that. I'd never
So he heard
swear
my
to give up
loyalty,
on
because
finding
I
a
was like,
cure for
Ominous,
Anne.
you should tell Ominous.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Fuck you, Swallows. I'm starting to get tired of your fucking antics. I know it's for your sister, but the shit you're getting
I'm not
into
letting this go.
is unacceptable.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic
He
is not a
acknowledged
good
it!
idea.
Yay! This
Sebastian
game
doesn't
knows how
even
to write!
realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Oh, shit. Tell me more.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books.
Uh-huh.
Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their
Experimenting.
parents had crumpled to the floor.
Oh, shit.
A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin.
They
Sebastian
suffocated?
and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
Mr. and Mrs.
It is.
Swallows.
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too.
I really am
Please,
starting to like
nothing,
Ominous more and more.
Anything to do with that spellbook.
At first it was annoying because I felt like Sebastian was trying to do something right for his sister. So I was a little annoyed by Ominous because I was like, Ominous, you're being crazy. Just let him see it. And then as I'm starting to learn that you don't learn anything good from these spells. There's no benefit. Well, benefit in combat, I guess. I do use the curses. But, like, the more I listen to this storyline, the story arc with Sebastian Swallows and stuff, the more I dislike Sebastian as a character. Because he is so short-sighted. Like, it goes beyond human reason. It goes beyond writing. It's a trope. Tropes aren't even based on reality, dude. And there are people who will stonewall and stuff, but like, there's too much shit that has happened. That the only reason that Sebastian, as a person, would do what Sebastian is doing right now, is if there's something fucking legit wrong with them. And at that point, you gotta do something about that. You gotta interfere. You gotta keep him from doing it. I don't agree with how the uncle went about things, and I definitely don't agree that the uncle should have just given up. I think that is a cowardly thing to do. But I definitely don't agree with Sebastian's intrepid, like, desire to go into the dark arts. Almost like he wants to do... Like, almost like he's a sociopath. I Crucio cursed this motherfucker, and he didn't fucking flinch, bro. He didn't even... He didn't even take it into consideration for anything. He's still gonna keep looking at dark arts. And I don't think it's actually about his sister. I think it's about him feeling good when he's able to cast those spells. There's something about him where he likes to inflict pain, and he likes to inflict damage. That's why he says he can't get enough casting Incendio. Not Incendio, I'm sorry. Confringo. Man, I'm learning these spells. I remember them. Proud of myself. I know them.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know.
Can I just say, the very first warning that, like, just makes me so fucking irritated with Sebastian is Sebastian is fully aware of Ominous's history. Ominous told him the story about his parents, Sebastian ended up telling me too. But Ominous got tortured by his family through the Curcio curse because he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to cast it. And they tortured him into committing an atrocious act. An atrocious act himself. Right? They tortured him so that he would torture somebody else. That alone is fucking terrible. And then, after that, Ominous can't forgive himself. He blames himself because he didn't have the strength to resist his family. And, like, I think that's how he feels. And honestly, I can understand that. Because a lot of people think they will handle or do something, like they'll think in their brain, they're like, yeah, this is how things will go when shit hits the fan. But they are fucking fools. Nothing compares you to actually being a part of something. Actually dealing with shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could sit there and tell yourself you would never give away the most vital information if you were getting tortured. But you've never been tortured. You know what I mean? I got dark real fast. I wasn't trying to be dark. My apologies. I guess the storyline itself is kind of dark, and the way they explain what happened to him kind of makes the whole thing dark too. But I wasn't trying to compound it. So I apologize. Wait, I can't get out this way. How the hell do I get out of here? Oh, there's a door. I'm sorry, Ominous, man. I'm sorry Swallows is going down this path. Actually, it really am starting to like Ominous, man. Like, imagine how strong you are as a person to go against your family at such a young age. To already know that whatever it is your family is doing, even though you have been embedded into that family, and still being aware that the shit they do is fucked up. And then to continue to be in that environment, but still understanding that your family or whatever they do is horrible stuff, like they're committing some terrible stuff. And then, even then, maintaining that, like, strength, even after. Even after your family forces you to capitulate. I have a lot of respect for that. It doesn't take an easy will. Alright, let's take a look at, we don't really care about these. But didn't I see some missions, though? Maybe if I click here specifically, individually, it'll show me. Because I know that's what happened last time. I actually found that there was a mission I could do. Not discovered, but maybe I'm being optimistic. All right. He said with his tongue, lip, lap, lip. World map. I never did see anything else that looked like there was potential. Like I think in the south, but I think it's because it's oh, it's gone. All right, let's just like I know I want to look for everything and stuff, and it's just because I have to be honest. Like I just really kind of want to extend the game. There are some things I can do without, in a sense. Like I won't, you know, a lot of these Merlin stuff and in the likes. I'm not really battle arena. We'll probably take a look at that down the road. That's always fun. I just want to see if I've completed enough, you know, all the missions and stuff in some fashion without going any further. Some like these ones to discover the appearance ones and stuff, it's okay. Like I'm not really big on that. Ancient magic level 2. Oh, I haven't unlocked it. Upgrade your gear 10 times. Oh. That's a cool image. Breed 10 unique beasts. Gross. I get like some type of weird half masquerade mask after I've bred 10 animals. I don't know about you, but that seems a little weird to me. Like you matriarched yourself for some bullshit. I wish I could wave to him.
Lumos. Reparo.
Honestly, I like if I was to use a fire here, he would melt. I'm positive that is an effect this game has put in. I know for a fact, but there's something that tells me I don't even want to gamble that risk, because if it's true, I will feel horrible to watch this adorable thing melt into oblivion. It's not happening, so I'm just gonna pretend it doesn't exist. If it does exist or not exist, I'm gonna do Schrodinger's cat situation in this one. I'm gonna leave it as is. I'm gonna speculate and not speculate. I'm going to assume and it's not assumed. I'm going to know and not know. Is or isn't. And I'm going to leave it there. The coin is on its side. The flip has been decided so that the status quo may continue. Where thus the snowman persists. A man has been destroyed so many times. I've walked through that same hallway several times, and it is very likely he gets duped. That's right, I said it. Dupe. Yeah, see, dude, like, I love it. Like, I don't have to hold my hands. I can just fly. I wish that wasn't the case. I wish that I could pull High Wing out and just use him like an autopilot like I would with this. Because I would definitely pull High Wing out every time. Because I love the hippogriff, but, like, you know, it's not worth it. I don't want to have to, like, that's actually kind of nice. Like, there's something about not having to use your mouse or keyboard all the time and still being able to do something in the game specifically. Like traveling, for example. And traveling isn't bad. I can look down in my lower left and look at the map, see if there's anything interesting. Whatever, I can hit R. But, like, just traveling in general is really nice. Especially when you're flying, you know? Why make the game force you to have to push buttons when you're flying? When you could not have that. And, like, I'm always here. And if I do run into something, you know, we're good. Ooh, combat. Oh.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
I mean, do you want to see him?
Revelio.
That's not the button, my guy. There he is. There she is. My bad.
I should dismount here.
Fuck off, bro. Not her, but, like, his comment. I was just showing her
Highwing's
about
fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing
Puff,
far
yay!
from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and Did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight?
Oh yeah, I knew
Does
that.
this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they've been trying to
I
catch
hope
me
you'll
all
let me
game,
know
so.
if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid
Well,
not.
you're Hufflepuff, so I'm not gonna
Why?
ask anything in return.
What is it?
We're just gonna help her
Poacher's
out
best kept
because
secret,
the
apparently.
Hufflepuff gang helps out the Hufflepuff
The
gang.
name came up twice, but they never went into
Nothing in
detail.
return is
I
expected.
also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing.
Might be able to capture
If you
some
ever
animals.
meet my gran, this trip never happened.
If I ever meet her gran, I never did this adventure with her. Copy.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I know
I like
tell her
his
everything.
scarf.
She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
Whatever gave her that idea. There is no way she is warm. There is no way she is warm. I'm wearing an outside jacket with a full leather encasing with heavy pants and boots and a nice scarf because Hufflepuff. And even I am a little bit like, he would probably be a little bit chill still. So there's no
centaur.
way.
Tread carefully.
Dude, I've run across these fellas like a bunch. They're cool with me. They haven't attacked me one
An
time.
entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Oh, weird.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Do centaurs have magic of any kind? Or is like the one thing that is their magical
certainly a
process is the
charmer.
fact that they're a half
That
horse,
could have
half
gone
human?
worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
I don't blame them. Centaurs don't even get attacked by spiders. Like, they live in nature fully.
Arrest them, momentum.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too.
I don't think they
It's
even
almost like
eat
there's
deer.
something in the
Do they?
water.
That makes me sad. That was a beautiful buck. Or elk. Elk. Probably elk. Excuse me.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely
Revelio.
sure. But look around. If the poachers were here,
Reparo.
perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts.
Yeah, all their assets are left
Still
alone.
smoking.
They left
They
in a...
can't have been gone long.
No, they left fast. They got the fuck out. Either they're out hunting. Oh, okay. That might be it too. They're out. They might be out hunting.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
I'm really digging the storyline.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Revelio.
Okay, yeah, we gotta follow
How
her.
do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here.
Uh,
Let's get a better lay of the
we're gonna
land.
bang their butts. That's what we're gonna fucking do. There isn't no sneaky sneak, no nothing. Get the fuck out of my house. That's what I would say.
Arresto momentum.
Bye, buddy. Oh! Classic. Okay, I got too hammy. Oh no! I fell prey to my very own schemes. So much for butt banging. Fuck.
Perhaps I shall scout around. There's something to poke.
Repulso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Leviosa!
Man,
He did it!
you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Like, granted, I killed most of them, but she got the last feller. She did it. Did you see that? She Expelliarmused him. And you saw it too. She said it really slow, but she still did it. You know what's interesting? Is it because you have ancient magic in your blood, so you naturally learn like Avatar status, like Avatar: The Last Airbender kind of stuff? Like you just know because of several lifetimes ago or whatever. Or so you're just naturally better at magic. And you could even argue that it's because you've been fighting a lot, but that's more of the player experience of learning how to play the game. Your character says Expelliarmus and will cast as fast as you're capable of casting, so it's really derived on how good you are, right? But his abilities are still the same. His power, strength, and whatever. I know items and stuff affect everything, but I think you get what I'm trying to come from. That's what I'm trying to say.
Reparo.
Like it's crazy, and like these other students who are the same year as you can't even summon even a fraction of your potential. Like, and that's out of their experience themselves. Like Natty is super slow. She'll barely cast anything. Same thing with her. She only cast one spell that entire interaction. It was Expelliarmus at the end. It was cute though, in a sense. Like she got the last person. Fig does a lot though. I will say that he'll cast a bunch. He won't be spammy like you, but he'll cast. Fig actually does do shit, which is an interesting dynamic within the game. Like it intentionally makes Fig capable,
What
and he should be.
in Merlin's name?
Okay, there's a what? Look like wyverns to me. Aren't wyverns the one that
It's a
have
dragon
wings
fighting ring.
as
This
hands,
is
as their
Horntail Hall.
bipedal
It may
hands?
make sense now.
Like
And
bats.
secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be
Or is it that
disgusted with wizard kind.
Wyvern
There
are the
must be
ones with
more
4
dragons
feet
here.
and wings.
Poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with Marcus Totalis.
Oh my god, that works out. Look. Oh, he disappears. What? Almost is horrifying. They just their body disintegrates. I guess if you petrified somebody, they would turn to dust if they got hit. Wait, why can't I get through? Wait, shouldn't I be able to?
More.
All right, let's take. Oh, my bad. Here, let's take a gander down here. Maybe I gotta go downstairs past. Yeah. I think I even saw this too.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence is gonna get us what we want.
Okay. Talent. I'm halfway. We're gonna just kind of gamble here for a second, and I'm gonna do this. Grab. Petrify gets it like AOE. It gives me the ability to use Petrify in an AOE manner.
I say, if everything
Gets to Dallas.
There you go.
What was
Nice. That was actually really helpful.
that? I heard something.
Turn. There you go.
Gets to Dallas.
Nice. He's working out. I don't know. I guess it does. I could probably be pretty like brazen about my appearance. I could probably turn around and kill everything. Probably doesn't tell you to be stealthy, but I'm just doing it because she told me to. And Hufflepuff gang, you know. I want her to feel like she's being taken serious because she's part of the Hufflepuffs, and Hufflepuffs always take care of each other.
Did you hear
That's
those goblins?
Creed.
Ramlock and the poachers must be working together.
We're badgers,
Poppy,
baby.
something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her on, shall we?
Fuck yeah. Enough of this petrification bullshit. I'm gonna fucking rampage, baby.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it.
What the fuck?
Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
I'm not trying to go slow here. The game's making me go slow.
Aloha Mora.
Let's grab the egg for that. That's probably her egg. Now you come to think of it. They probably captured her only because she was protecting an egg. That's probably the only reason. Fucking success! Reminds me of a Daenerys egg from Game of
All
Thrones.
right, I have the egg.
Ready. The
One of the-
element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Element of surprise,
make
they're
them
fucking
count.
nuts, bro. Fuck this. No element of surprise. Alright, hold on. Hit 2 enemies simultaneously with Petri. Oh, okay. Just summon an enemy. Keep 2 enemies up airborne for 5 seconds. Fuck you! Ah! No, you know what? Fuck you too. It was like golfing with a wand, baby. Bro, get the fuck out of here. You Agamegas. Stupid. Fuck this. Ah, no!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Nah, whatever, dude. It don't matter. We fucking OP as fuck, dude. I'll kill them all, man.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Come on, girl. You can do it. There you go. You're free. Oh, look at the scars on that poor girl. She is cutie. Yeah, I wouldn't blame her being pissed off.
Incendio.
That's the longest incendio I've ever seen in my life. You see how far you cast incendio from? That's some serious range.
This way.
Dude, what a battle scene, man. Oh, I could have cast the Thunder Brew. That would have been dope. Forgot. I even upgraded it. I need to use my potions more. I just feel like they're so busted if you use them, though.
In black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling
Well, let's go
card.
fucking find her and give it to
I
her.
don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Honestly, it's hard to hide things from Professor Weasley because she's got a fine, nice backside, and it's hard to resist. When she starts walking away from you because you're not telling her what you want to say, you can't help it. You gotta give in.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish
okay,
not
I'll
to
tell you.
expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
I don't care.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it.
Are we
Be
the
careful,
prey?
won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Remind them that we were here. I know, I was wondering if I could do something with this lake. This is really cute. It's fucking soothing, like. If you're just kind of chilling for a little bit, hang out, a good hangout place, kind of make it. It's a good place to think.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
I can't say no to her. On the other side is an enemy. But the enemy is irrelevant. There's a chest in here, though. What is there? It was red.
Confringo.
Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. There we go. Wow, dude. Like, so what you do is you Leviosa them when they do the little tongue attack, and then you defendo them and you slice their tongue and you'll insta-kill them. But, like, I do so much damage anyways. Oh, this is not good. And then right, like this. They insta killing him. It's actually really strong.
Stupid time.
Nice, that's cool, man. What a cool little trick. Like, I could have just easily burned him down, but it's kind of fun to try out. Oh, let me just get out of this. There we go, that's easier. I keep forgetting I can do that. Man, I like those little side missions, though. Those are fucking fun. Is there any more? I don't know, man. Everything's got to come to an end. You know, the game's going to, you know, we're getting there. How long before we actually take it to Ranrock? We already know what their intentions, why they're intending. I guess, in a way, we've only completed 2 of the trials, but I don't know how much further that's going to be, right? Like, are they going to make me complete all 4? It's ironic because they said that I would have to figure that shit out myself, but they're just unlocking it. But as we're doing stuff and moving on. Collect the field guide page in the underground harbor. I guess I never completed it. Oh, it's not even gonna tell me. Oh, it does. In underground harbor, collect field guide from the book of intermediate transfiguration in the library. So we got stuff to do in the city, or not in the city, but in Hogwarts. I just noticed.
Revelio.
Let's grab this little quick travel. I know it's kind of off the beaten part, but I know there's, yeah. I wonder if the unicorn dens respawn. So let me take a quick stop because I gotta tell you, Fred the unicorn needs a mate. We can't leave Fred alone. This is actually the den I got Fred from, so we'll see.
Incendio! Hogwarts don't go down easy. Confringo! Protego!
Revelio.
Sure enough, we got a female.
Arresto momentum.
We had a mate for Fred, dude. Let's go. I guess they aren't different colors. But unicorns, you know, there's only one in that slot, too, so. Let's drop by a puffer skins area because we need to pick up one for Snuggles. Snuggles got no mate either. I think Snuggles is a dude. Oh, you know what's sad is I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's a male. Guess at the end of the day we'll find one. Oh, no, Snuggles is female. I'm pretty sure Snuggles is female.
Revelio.
Well, what's the plus sign mean? They're all female.
Arresto momentum. Cowan will never believe
Magical
this.
beast rescued. Is it unique? Is that what that plus sign means? I gotta look it up. Beat me. Oh, yep, they're special. That's what it means. I mean, I already knew it was, but that's literally what it means. Like the shiny version. Reddit gave me the answer. Thanks, Reddit.
This place has seen better days.
Pretty crazy music. This definitely has like a winter feel.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from
More
Haunted Hall.
quests! Wait, it's taking me a place I can't go to. Hold on. Let's just drop on this bridge. Well, what's the rush, my guy? You know, just take a nice little walk. Oh, here we go. I found. Oh, they showed me where it was. I found this earlier, and I was like, this would be cool to take it. And then I never did it because I went and got distracted. And then I couldn't find it, and I didn't want to take the time to try to find it because I wasn't sure what it was. But now here it is. Oh, that's cool. You take a little elevator. No
So this
way!
is the underground harbor. Revelio.
Go. This is cool.
The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
Doesn't seem particularly social. Oh, hello. Located deep beneath the viaduct courtyard is the landing for boats delivering first-year students across the Black Lake of Hogwarts. So you arrive at Hogwarts in a different, unique way depending on your what class, where you're coming into. Dude, honestly, like Hogwarts, that's like a cool way to do things if you think about it. They uniquely deliver you in an individual way every time, because Hogwarts, you did get delivered by boats, I think, in the first year, right? I don't remember what they did in second year. I know third year, I think they did the Thestrals. That's when you meet Luna, right? Third year. Prisoner of Azkaban. The time Snape gets nuked by Harry dukes him in the face. Honestly, if you didn't think Snape was a good person, the fact that he turns around and sees an like Snape immediately sees Harry and starts to is about to chastise him, and then realizes they're in danger, and he turns around and whips both his hands out to protect the children. I'm telling you, like, that right there should have told you, even if Snape was a dick, like, he still cared about the students. Like, he was willing to put himself in front of them and cover them with his hands. Like get them to go back so he could deal with them. Like, that alone should have gave it away, that Snape was a good fella. Though he did only turn because he was in love with, what's her name? Harry's mama. Love is a powerful thing, man. I'll tell you. It can make a person crazy, or it can make them do the most unbelievable feats. Like, commit the most unbelievable feats of humanity ever. See, look. Now watch. If I get too close.
Book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around his...
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
All right, girl.
Quiz?
What do you got?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork.
I don't know.
They
Try.
don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
It's a snidget.
The golden snidget.
Correct!
Hey!
The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch
I didn't realize he used actual
1269
animals at
by a
one point. I was
wizard
like, what
named
the fuck?
Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The Alatosi drought, the it's Felix Felicius.
Felix Felicis.
Well
Felicis.
done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Well, it's definitely between the bludger and the quaffle. I'm gonna say bludger, because that's the one that hits him in the face.
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle.
Damn it!
When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False!
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be
Hermione,
used to change
poor
things
girl.
such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Well, hit me with them, girl.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
Oh, shit. The International Confederation of Wizards? Are we fucking in a civil war? The Order of Merlin. Let's try that.
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council.
Okay,
The
well, at least it
Wizards'
wasn't the
Council
Confederation.
Disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Peruvian Viper Tooth? The Antopia. I'm gonna say this.
The Antipodean Opali.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian Viper Tooth.
33%
Though the
chance
Viper
to get it
tooth
right,
is the
you know what I mean?
smallest
It's not.
breed,
Yeah.
averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer is Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home.
Oh, that's
the
pretty
Hide
cool.
Behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
What the fuck?
A Letherfold.
That's incorrect. The answer was a demiguise. While the Hide Behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with
These are
silver
hard
hair.
questions.
What
I
is
don't
the
know.
only spell known to repel a Letherfold?
Well, it can't be the Patronus charm. The knockback jinx or stunning spell.
The knockback jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus.
Fuck!
The only known survivor of a Letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the
I
law of
straight called
elemental
it.
transfiguration?
Who published the law of it? Elemental transfiguration. This sounds good.
Laverne de Montmorency.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be
Wait.
summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
You can't conjure food, but you can summon it. So, like, are you telling me that when they summon, they summon the? What's the difference? Does summoning mean you bring it from one place to another? That's like teleportation, right? What does Hogwarts motto translate to? Look before you leap, never tickle a sleeping dragon, knowledge is the real magic. Sure, let's go with that.
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature?
Dude, I thought it was too obvious if I was it.
Through its mouth.
I thought that was too obvious. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth? Ashwinder, that sounds good.
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry
I can't get any of these right. Which is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located? What? Oh, I do. Okay. Okay. I don't even know. I don't know. I didn't know. We watch it be Greylock, but I'm going to say the Pyrenees.
The Pyrenees.
No. Ilvermorny is actually located on Mount Greylock. The American school was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
No, dude, this can't be real. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind? Dude, it's gotta be this one.
Virositiserum.
Incorrect.
No!
The answer was Amotentia. Amotentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. Such as dusty book covers, or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round?
Bro,
They're my most difficult questions.
Dude, I don't even know. Let's do it. Fuck it.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Egbert the Egregious.
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right.
Hey!
Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Dude, haversacking, a stooging. They're being a stooge.
Stooging.
The answer was actually haversacking. Blatching is found to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers...
I'm actually really tired of this, to be honest.
A bite from a
Let me out of this. Oh, dude, I shouldn't have gone through the next one. Like, I'm a little winded by the initial. A bite from a mackled claw has the unusual side effect of causing what? Webbed feet.
Webbed feet.
No.
Fuck!
Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Mimbulus mimbletonia.
Correct.
Hey!
The Mimbulus mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Bowman Wright.
Bowman Wright.
That's incorrect.
Book.
Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Limfred's previous work to create the pepper-up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A single slipper. That's what Ira would do.
A single slipper.
That's correct.
Hey!
The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
It's probably North America.
North America.
That's right. The
Figures.
part bird,
The
part
smelly.
reptile
Too
is
obvious.
a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Mr. Armstead.
Sir Amset.
No, the answer was Sir Luckless. The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Galangantua.
No, the answer was the Loch Ness Monster. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Umbridge. Ever ready.
Ethelred the Ever-Ready.
No, the first minister was Hewlett Gamp. Gamp's
What a
greatest
name.
legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the
These
unforgivable
questions are
curses.
crazy, dude.
You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time.
Like, I get that they're supposed
I
to
put
be
the
like
book back
more
on the
convoluted
pedestal
as
for
it
you.
goes on, but like it got to the point where like I just didn't even know anything the fuck they were talking about. Like it didn't matter. Like it stopped being fun. Is what I meant to. Is what I'm saying. It just stopped being amusing because like it was just like stuff I didn't even have any correlation or any understanding, dude. It might as have well been like just native, like a native, like a foreign language. My bad, a foreign language to me, because like I did not know. Like they were talking about animals and wet venom and like, and I don't understand that, but like the names and stuff, like there was no familiarity, so like the enjoyment was lost. I couldn't connect to anything.
Revelio.
Reveria Secrets. Book of Intermediate Transfer Secret. This book is designed to help guide the student who wishes to pursue the complicated types of literature. Professor Weasley often recommends students to light reading. Classic.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Lumos.
So it's someone telling you to shush. Oh, there he is. Oh, here, a key. That's the key. Awesome, dude. Who would have known it would have been the library? One of the first librarians of Hogwarts is depicted here. Rumor is that he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students and was known for his literal use of the silencing charm at the slightest sneeze. Damn, dude.
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
It's funny how people were like it's very interesting how people were allowed to be assholes more back then than nowadays. Like it's an irony. I like to call it, like I like to think of it as irony. Wait, I was here. Oh, on the other side. That's right. Oh yeah.
Revelio.
Just, you know, getting closer to. All right. Is it up or down? This is the last key I need. There he is. All right, show me where the thing is. Oh shit! What the fuck? There we go. The stairs kept turning. Here it is, the last one. Hi. You're such a tease. Now. Hey. I've got the final coin for the house token. I rambled in the jungle and I did that thing. Success has been quite the traveling. Alright, where am I though? Like, where am I now? Like, if I was to go to Hogwarts, is like my common room, you know what I mean? Like, look, right, like right there. I don't know, it's just showing me, Dad. So I'm gonna go over there. I'm like gonna see what's in that chest, right? Guys, gotta bring this guy
Lumos.
appreciation. Yes! Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Hit me with those notes. Penetration. My soul feels all of it. There's no such... Oh, it's one of those creatures that gets bigger? Well, whoever it is, they're on the backs of them like Daenerys. With her dragons, but she has a wand. Instead of saying Dracarys, she says Enfringo. And then she'll be like, look, this dragon spits fire and water. And then she's now the water. And then she's called the Water Maid. And then after such time, she learns how to create typhoons. And then after that, she learns how to bake sweeties. And then she becomes the Water Lady's Bakery. And she becomes a millionaire. Well done, lady. Well done. Down in the cellar we dwell, but you do not know how swell our life is. We have it all. Don't get shot by the vinegar. It is super sour.
Another house token.
Yes. Oh shit, I haven't done any of these. Oh, this is actually kind of satisfying, watching all the coins get put in place at the same
This
time.
Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
It really is.
That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens. Another house token for the house chest. Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside. Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
So I got a piece of gear, cosmetically. Hufflepuff gang has seen it all and said, "Oh shit, that's actually fucking cool." I think we're gonna find ourselves a new fashion, darling. Something dark to fit our Hufflepuff gold aesthetics, I think. Give me an illusionary color that whimsies my mind and suited. Too much! I do say that does fit it well. I do wish the Hufflepuff colors could fit it even better. Allow it to suit it. Oh, actually, that's not terrible. Like, it doesn't fit, but like the fact that I get Hufflepuff everywhere is a bonus. If I was to go for actual style, it'd probably be this, because that fits the best. Oh, weirdly not bad either. No. Oh, whoa. Still cool, though. Whoa. Very cool. sometimes you'll be surprised by the opposites. It does fill the brain with anticipation. Honestly, we'll respect it. And then we must change our sweet casual hat. No, I don't want to be a pirate. Honestly, I might just keep that just thing anyways. Well, tiptoe, Terrio. Oof, no. Oh. I do say it does have quite a fit. Oh yeah, see, always being able to get another perspective will allow you to see it better. And I do not agree. Honestly, I know it doesn't necessarily fit it very much, but I've become very attached to this hat. See how this looks? No. I ain't doing it. This is it. It's happening. You're gonna accept this. It works. Because I'm gonna let it make me think it worked. Brain stuff.
What's wrong, Eagle students? Afraid of a staircase?
Leviosa.
Can't catch bees!
No, fuck. I'm gonna get you, Peeves. I know I can stop you somehow. And cast a fucking spell that's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Indeed, madam. Let's go tell Anna that we did it. How is that not cool, dude? How is that not cool? Loading. You gotta take a moment, you know? That's how cool this game is, man. There's so much time put into the details. And I'm not even playing this game as max graphics, you know? Like, imagine, like, I don't have the sun rays or any of that stuff. I do get gleam, but I don't think that's the same. I've got good news for you, girl. Success. You like my outfit?
Nelly.
I got
Actually,
it from
I
the
found
coins.
all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Whew. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
Oh, is that it? It is not 180 experience as well. I'll take it. Divination classroom. Talk to Poppy. Let's grab this quest line. Let's get this transformation. Like, let's get that last spill off the bucket. Granted. Oh shit, dude. You know what's ironic? Like, I actually don't legitimately have a spot for it. I mean, I have a spot for it, but I don't have a spot for it. Like, I don't have it. I would have to go out of my way to use it. But I will, because it's so cool. That's the first time I didn't have to. I waited for like 2 seconds. That's awesome. I look pretty dope, dude. I like it.
Beautiful.
Goodness.
What the fuck?
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
It feels like a spell I should have learned a lot sooner. But it did say level 20, so maybe not. I have ancient magic!
Beautifully done.
Weasley's looking at me.
Class is dismissed. And remember,
He's probably like,
now is
bro,
not
that
time to
outfit.
ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork.
Hey! You're welcome, old granny.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the room of requirement.
He noticed!
Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment
Whoa!
of which you can be quite proud.
What?
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
I don't remember.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
I guess. What am I gonna do here? Oh, what happened to my...
Glad to see you were paying close attention.
Arrest the momentum. Bombarder.
Something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Arrest the momentum. Descender. Repulsor.
Failed. But I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there. And bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Oh, shit.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
I gotta bring man meat. So Swallows has got stuff for me. I gotta take man meat with me, Mr. Astrology. At least I remember the folks. I'm sorry, I'm a little biased against non-Hufflepuffs, that's all. You know what I mean? Notice how I don't insult anybody from Huffpuff. Because they're from Huffpuff. The Huffpuff gang represents and does not insult the group. We only lift each other up. But everyone else is fair game. Leave it at that. I was on the map, I don't... I'm just curious because I did do some stuff and I got some owls, so maybe something else changed on the maps. That's Poppy. Since we have to walk into Hogsmeade anyways, if I can't, you know, I don't mind flying into places, but walking specifically, I don't know, diva status. The more I use magic, the more I'm like, no, I ain't doing this shit. I could just teleport. I'm falling victim to my own accusations of the wizarding people. Oh, God.
Pleased. Seems he's been burgled.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar.
Shit.
Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Let's do it.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found
at Hufflepuff gang?
Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
You know, the
I'll
fact
let
that
you know
she's...
when I have news of her location.
Copy. Actually, the fact that she's going out of her way to locate these places and stuff, that's pretty cool. She's solid. But she represents the Huffpuffs. So I guess in a way, I'm not surprised. Alright, let's go get this out of the way and talk to Nade. It's not that I don't mind. It's just I think her story arc is super fucking boring. Like, I think it's the most boring of all the storylines. And what I mean by boring, like, there's still, like, drama within it, but it's really stupid drama. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not making any sense. I just think her storyline's cliche-ic and very, like, lackluster. There's no...
Well, how marvelous.
There's no energy put within the storyline, and it's very... stereotypical. But once we're out of that, you know, moving on and stuff after that, you know, fun times. I'm really glad we got all the coins. I really like that outfit. It looks dashing. I look good. Sexy. I was hoping I could get in this way, but that's not happening, Governor. Let's try here. Very nice landing, I do say so, sir. Right, we gotta climb those ladders and everything.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
It really has helped.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
This bitch uproots her child up from her entire roots from the school she knew forever.
In the affairs of dangerous people.
I don't know.
If
I mean, obviously,
had meddled in Matebeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
Oh no, we're gonna go get into shenanigans.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
And an overbearing
She
mother.
called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It's an insult.
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
So she pretended to be a gazelle. Like, wouldn't a gazelle be something they would want to capture? Like, just think about that. A gazelle is a very strange animal to be running around in this environment. It is cool, though, that she's an animagus. Her story got a little bit more interesting.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a magic
Yeah, like a
leaf
month in your
one's mouth
tongue for
an
like a
entire
month. Yeah.
Then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight. Then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu.
How
But
do they
Professor
figure this
Weasley
shit out?
considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
How do they figure that out? That you got to do all these steps.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
Oh, see?
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Yeah, you know, if you think about it, her overbearing mother's using her fortune telling to tell you to not do certain things because she's seen it. You know what I mean? Like telling you Santa Claus is real. And if there's any kids in this channel, which there shouldn't be, I just have to tell you, Santa Claus is not real. Sorry. Your parents lied to you. And they will continue to lie to you about a lot of things in life. But it's not because they hate you. It's because they want to protect you. And they have a very warped perception of what protection means. Because they think lying to people is the way they protect them, but it's not. And they just think you're too stupid or too mentally incapable of understanding the realizations of life. And that's kind of true, but still, they'll continue to lie to you out of what they think is love. But they do love you.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
Ooh.
Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
You are welcome. Let's find a more interesting side quest. Huzzah! It's all gobbledygook. So I guess we should do this one for this one because their levels are different by one. You actually don't realize how fucking strong you are until you start fighting, and then like you've been doing a lot of same level missions and stuff, and then you go back to the main mission quests and stuff, and they're much lower than what you're used to, and so you just dominate and dumpster everything around you. You don't realize. I guess in a way it kind of is kind of cool. And it is the trope of the game. You know, you side quest a bunch, do a bunch of side stuff, level up a bunch unintentionally, and so the game just becomes super easy because literally you're crushing everything. Dun 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 dun. I'm really glad I pulled that joint out. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel, but I, you know, put the joint out and you're like, oh yeah, you're like, okay, yeah, I'll tell you a story about there was a frog and a hamster, and the hamster was like, don't tell me, frog, that this is the last time we're gonna see each other. And the frog was, you know, just very timid and didn't know what to say and was like, I don't know what to tell you, but this will probably be the last time I see you. And I forgot what the other animal was, so that was the moral of the story. La la la. Is he always up here? Is Man-Me always up here? I was about to say armpit. No, it was weird. Man-Meat, we have to speak. We need to tell you a story of something I seek. Do not worry, it's not a sweet stirring of something alluring, but I will assuringly
If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it.
You know,
requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Dude, he doesn't give a shit about his sister, man. He's just getting more and more addicted. He wants to learn more about the dark arts. He doesn't want to admit it, but he's got an addiction. You know what I mean? And he's never gonna see that. And that's a sad life. Like, you know, I gotta tell you, I like weed. I'm probably addicted to weed. That's an example of an addiction. And as much as horrible as that might sound, or as pathetic as that might sound, it's a realization that I understand about myself. The thing is about Sebastian is he don't understand some of that stuff. He don't realize how addicted he is to the dark side. What the fuck is this? Sebastian, I will not feed your addiction! I think I have no problem with people wanting to indulge in their, even if they were vices, as long as those vices aren't inhibiting or harming other people. The problem is that his vice, his wanting to learn about these dark arts, is causing other people problems, other people harm. For God's sakes, dude, I had to Crucio curse him. Well, I didn't have to. I could have made it so he Crucio cursed me, but I wasn't gonna let that happen. I wanted him to understand the path he was going, and he refused to acknowledge it.
Promising news about
What's
the
up, Poppy?
location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you know what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
So the question begs, do we talk to Man-Meat, who's in front of us, or do we go hang out with a true gang group person, the Hufflepuff gang, like Poppy? Because I gotta be honest with you, her storyline's lit. I actually like her storyline. We're dealing with dragons. We're setting animals free. We defeated a bunch of poachers torturing a dragon, and the dragon was like, fuck all of you. And we're like, we're smart enough to defend ourselves. And the dragon was like, okay. And then flew off. And now we're going to give back her egg. You know what? I don't even want to see Man-Me right now. Okay, fuck that, man. We're out of here. We're going to go hang out with Poppy because that bitch is awesome. Let me hit J here. And if you're like, no, I wanted to see Man-Meat, no, don't do it, please. Too late. It's happening. We're in it. Uh-oh, that's the wrong one. Hogsmeade. This joint has really invigorated my nuts, I'll tell you. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in rock and roll and drift away. I'm waiting, baby.
It's not like her to forget.
Yo, baby, what's up?
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all.
I didn't keep you waiting?
Post office.
What?
Mum told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
I was there for hours!
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What's your grand researching? Yeah,
What
is she
kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
I feel like I'm in Aladdin being entranced as like a snake in a jar. I can't do it though, it's not enough room.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Tell me more about tracking the dragon.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Right.
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Yep, she's pissed off. She's probably laying a lot of flame, you know, when she's running around. Laying a lot of flame. That's gonna be a new thing I want to say. Bro, easy on the laying of the flame. Okay, I'll flesh it out, but we're not point.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Oh. I'll tell you, that band was fire.
Yeah, I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home?
Why?
We only need
did
to
her
return
family
her
used
egg.
to have did she learn from like it almost feels like she knows how to track animals as a poacher because she used to be a part of poachers or her family were poachers. You know, Sweeting sounds like a pretty sus name. Just saying, Poppy Sweeting. Sweeting itself sounds a little questionable. Like there's a dark history behind it. Hello, my name is Arthur Sweeting. No, I'm not associated with a cannibal group. What makes you think that? Well, yeah, it's just because our cans have some of them called soylent taste does not mean human. That's ridiculous.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Why not keep the egg?
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
You know, do you think the room of requirement, if I was able to capture that dragon in my bag, do you think if I asked it hard enough, it would create a territory for the dragon? And then I would have a dragon's den and a dragon. And I would name that dragon Sheba, the dragon. And their offspring, the egg, will be named Daenerys, with potential. For obvious Game of Thrones reasons.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
Thinks flying
Oh,
things
and
are
one
food?
more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
And bury your soul in this simple poem. I will keep my foot down so that we do not know him in the skies, finding your to
There
be
she
light
is, above
in the
us.
skies.
She did make it
Jesus
home
flies.
safe.
The dragon
Good.
does
It
die
looks as if she
as
wasn't
she
collared like
flies,
the other
as
dragons.
she flies. She's running so high, my dragon egg is missing. I'm coming in sin. Hey, what's up, girl? Get in here, baby. I know I got something for you. Easy. Easy.
What happened to her egg?
Easy. I'm here to help. I got the hot pup. We're badgers. Okay, you know not to fuck with
she
us.
doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
We're not in your turf without reason, and you know that. You dare get in my way of fun time. I think not. You shall be casted into oblivion. Oh, wait, what? Fuck you. And now fuck you double. Yeah! I seek to give this dragon her egg back. I would not be
At least 10
impeded
usually.
by wildlife. Wait. That seems like a weird statement.
She is again.
She's breathtaking.
Yeah, she is a
From a
cutie.
distance.
Yeah, from a distance, for sure. You know, you're not right. You're not wrong there. Dude, she suffered a lot of damage. Can she heal those wounds? She's got so many holes in her wings. She can still fly, but I bet you she can't fly even close to her efficiency that she used to be able to. So many holes, man. That really inhibits your flight, your ability to fly. The fact that she has that many holes and can still take off and stuff is actually insane. Okay, I forgot what I was gonna do. And I hit the wrong button. I remember now. I got really distracted by the fact that she had many holes in her. Like, that shocks me, man. That really does. It's crazy. Let's get rid of Curfew, because I fucking hate that skill.
Fantastic.
I actually got a little greedy and spent my talent point. So we're really close to 35, but once that happens, we'll be able to get transmog into something more efficient. And maybe we can actually tie this into something a little bit more suitable. Shit, like, come on, dude. That's how you know that joint works. But here's what was getting me. I didn't think that trans would be beneficial elsewhere, but honestly, if I could utilize it in some other you know what? I don't use Leviosa very often, so I would rather use Transmog as a more reliable source and put Leviosa down here, because Trans still allows you, it's still a yellow spell, which means I can still benefit, because like I would use Leviosa to break a yellow spell if I didn't have like Glacius, right? Like if I'm on a bar, because I like a bar having each skill, and it's still combos. Like I Expelliarmus into a pole, because Expelliarmus does a curse. Like I curse him basically with Expelliarmus, or disarm them or whatever, pulling them into me. And if there's multiple, like there's combos within themselves, combos within themselves, combos within themselves.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
Plus, I also do combo and swap her out, especially as I get used to the abilities. And it won't take me too long to get used to trans. Oh my bad, I'm listening to
Hebridean's love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Why am I running? Enjoy this game, dude. Dude, I'm really. I know I'm saying dude a lot. My bad. It's just as bad as saying like. Well, I went to a few classes for public speaking, and that's one of the things they mentioned, not having fillers. And maybe I'm overeating my own mind, but...
Or just raring for a fight.
If you can't speak, it is better to say nothing or slow your words down than to put fillers in. Because putting fillers in could really lessen the effect of what you're trying to get across. She is a cutie. Look at her, man. She is battle hardened. That poor girl.
Well, there's no turning back now.
Woo!
Wait,
oh shit!
I'll run ahead. I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
I know you're hurting, girl. I get it. We'll give you your egg back. Don't you worry. I promise.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Ah! Ah!
A warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past.
Yeah, she'll reason things when you give her egg back. I think she like low-key knows you have her egg. Even if not low-key, or if not low-key, high-key, like she certainly fucking knows you have her egg. And like maybe that's why she's only willing to throw fireballs, because the egg won't be harmed by her shots. I was about to say, I was like, teleport. I'm really glad I got that ability. That skill's so strong.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Good for a weekend potion.
Why is every bridge here broken?
She's probably smart enough to bust them to keep humans from getting up there. Probably less effective.
Now, if we just return her
dealing
egg,
with
we can
things
hopefully
on the
make
ground.
it out without too much fuss.
Oh, this is where she keeps her egg? Oh, it's close to it. A pump gang! I like her. I like that dragon's eyes. The purple is cute. Like, it's very beautiful. Majestic color. Bye! Violet wing, velvet wing, velvet. Wait, velvet's red. Fuck.
That was brilliant. And did you see how
Violet?
clever?
I'm just gonna
She
call it
left
Violet.
us perfectly unharmed.
I don't even need to add extra to that. Violet is a great name for a dragon. Yeah, her name's Violet. Actually, that's actually really good. I very much like that. Yeah. I hope things are better for you there, Violet. But don't give creatures enough credit.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True.
We did do that.
So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Gran or grandma, probably. It's the only one I could consider or think of. Like, the grandma's good, like, doing something about that, you know? You can't get to the kids, you can get to the family. So you get to the family.
How could I have been so blind?
Dude, look at that. The wind is hitting just right for some heroic looking poses, baby. Right in front of Honeydukes. What an advertisement. Oh yeah, I'll skip the stone because I didn't mean to, but yeah, look at that cute cat. I'll tell you, pretty. Mm-hmm. Let me see if, because I've kind of been itching recently for. Yeah, I'm somebody about a game. See if maybe legal a little later. Maybe. All right, let's take a look. Oh, we got Sebastian. Gobbledygook. That was really cool. I mean, I guess let's knock Sebastian out. Oh, I get to learn Imperial. I will say, Imperial is fun to use, though. The Mind Curse. Well, here, listen to me talking about, I'm like, no, I'm against the curses. I'm like, well, it is cool, though. That's fucked up. Damn, that's a cool scene. Look at the imagery. The trees, nice colorization. Alright, I'm gonna try to gamble. Not gamble, but like I'm gonna fly over here and I need to use the restroom. We're gonna try to get, like, I'm gonna make my flight path. Because I could quick travel there and take a break. But I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Get the scenes. There's something going on. Plus, I wanna see if I can get it correct. Good time, and I'll tell you. And look, I won't even have to hit this grass. I can hit the space bar. Ayo! I came back just in time, baby. Majestic. I got myself a Cayman. Those are cool ruins. I like those. They really did a great job, man. This game is beautiful. I still have, I haven't changed my, oh, classic. Like, you'd be blind, like, you wouldn't be able to walk in this area either, you know what I mean? Like, so getting down and running through wouldn't matter either. So, you just have to, like, literally follow the barrier. It's so, like, I don't know, what's the, like, it definitely de-immersive. It really, like, seeing this barrier here, simply when you're trying to go over a mountain that would get you to, like, I have no idea why this section is unacceptable. I don't know. It's small complaint. That's all. my mind. Man, I keep singing because I'm really in the mood to listen to some music. You know what I mean? That's what happens when you start to drink, you know, on a Saturday. It's party central eventually. I have to listen to the beats. It's because Javen sees you do at night and he disapproves. Oh, regardless if he disapproves or not. Honestly, maybe that's why it makes it even hotter. No.
You're here. Good.
What's up, my friend?
Sebastian,
It's good to see you.
Mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne,
Does the camera shake when I do this?
I need to see her.
I can't tell. I can see the monitor move. Sometimes I like move my leg because it can get fidgety.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Well, let's do it, Swallows.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Yeah, because honestly, I have a lot more respect for Ominous than I have for Swallows, because Swallows is a self-serving asshole. That's all he is, dude. He is so fucking selfish. He helps you one time to sneak into the library, and after that he continues to ask you for your help over and over and over and over and over and over, right? And then he continues to put you in bigger and bigger and bigger predicaments. I can't even watch the stream. I'm on 5G and it keeps stuttering. It's unwatchable. You can't even lower down the stream quality, dude. Like down to like 360 or whatever. I have different volumes of stream quality. Sorry you can't watch the stream. You said your internet got cut? That sucks, dude. Swallows was sad when he found out his crush is called Spitz. Dude, you're in a weird mood today, aren't you? The catacomb assignment yielded more than I imagined. Learning about our ancestor was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area behind the great room which had suffered decay, amid the turned-over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately, I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removal of the object were allowed. So some magic is keeping the relic. You're baked, dude. That's when you get like the most weird fucking ideas, man. I love it. Like, being really high is a blessing, in my opinion. It's an absolute blessing.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Not like weed high. Let's be realistic here. But there's something about being able to just the relaxation and like the comfort of ease, and I don't know, dude. And if we're being candid, sober Larry's far less sympathetic to people than high Larry.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve.
I like being empathetic. I like being compassionate, and when I'm sober, I'm very less likely to be any of that.
Expelliarmus, Glacius, Incendius, Defender.
Woo! That was magic.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. The rest of the tomb will be insect.
Accio. Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Yeah, like medication. Like, yeah, I used to take Adderall to help me focus when I was working in the military and stuff. And dude, it made me a fucking emotionless robot.
We're here for a reason.
I could work, I could function, but like all the time, dude, because people would know the difference. They could tell when I wasn't on my vacation because I was like this.
This room is taller than it looks.
Well, you know, I was more energetic and had more more emotion, and And so, like, that all the time, dude, people would ask me when I was on my medication, like, are you okay? You know, are you all right? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Just focus.
Revelio.
I just give him a look. I'd be like this. Like, this is a good way to, like, give you an example. Like, yeah, I'm fine. How about you? You okay? I'll be on my computer typing. Huh? Yeah. Happy. And I just keep doing it like people are like, is he fucking mad? Or like, is he? I need you to go pick up 414 people, you know, like, I used to be addicted to a bunch of bad shit, and so I never was into pills. When I learned how to control how much weed I smoke, I realized I could function better, fewer headaches, clear thoughts. Yeah, so you smoke too much weed, and then you realize you needed to cut back, and once you did cut back, you could indulge yourself again in a way. You could use it again. I mean, there's a truth to the idea that addiction has an inevitable chase. And the reason why things affect you less is simply because your body, like, it's crazy because it's not normal to be a part of your body. It's not a part of your regular brain chemistry. And even like serotonin and all that stuff gets filtered out. Your brain filters that shit out. Oh, it wasn't too much weed. I used to drink. Yeah, I used to have a drinker myself. Do coke, acid, meth. Oh shit, dude, you did it all. You got whatever you could get your hands on. Now it's just weed and cigarettes. There you go, man. You reduced the amount. I would ask you about the cigarettes, but honestly, the stuff beforehand, I mean, you really trimmed down. Congrats, man. That's not a big feat. You know, that's not easy.
Descendo. Bombarda. Protego. Bombarda.
I'm working on quitting cigs. I do want to quit that too. I would argue to switch to vaping, but I don't know how much better that is. I do know you're not getting 7,000 chemicals, but I also know it's not much better.
Incendio.
It's got its own issues. Honestly, I know I should be quitting vaping myself,
now
but
this is the sort of grave room I want to be buried in.
I don't know if I have the will to. To be honest, like, at least not these days. Like, it's got to get almost to the point where it's got to get to the point of like life-threatening before I have to stop, and that's fucking terrifying. Well, it's sad for me, honestly. Nah, I quit or I smoke. Not gonna switch to vape. It defeats the purpose. Yeah, I mean that's fair. The nicotine addiction, right?
Arresto momentum. Flipendo. Confringo.
That was cool. You know, I picked up vaping pretty quickly. And like switching between cigarettes and vaping wasn't the issue. Like I was able to switch real fast. But vaping has become quite like it's definitely, not only is it an addiction, it's a habit too. Like having that vape next to me it's become a habit in association to things I do. It's just been associated to my fidget. My career is on the uptick, but over the years since I left my wife, I'm good with it now. Life's just getting better, so I can manage to quit cigs. I'll consider myself successful at this point. Yeah, I mean, take your wins when you can take your wins. You know, goals can be considered wins. You know, baby steps are wins. But congratulations, my friend. Well done. That's not an easy feat.
There's something here by the altar. Accio.
I'll Accio this shit out of this place.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
It looks like Bone Life over here on the High Life. Oh, it's not enough. I need more. I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay. But research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. Yeah, dark evil. Evilness. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it! Am I big? Oh, I'm glad I remembered to put myself small. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors, forgive me, but I used their very own bones as the key. What the fuck? Turn it to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment, learning the Imperious Curse. The spell is said to serve well against enemies. What? Well. It is a
What
strong
did you
spell.
find? Revelio.
I found Revelio. Bombardo, you are amazing, Bombardo. Don't tell me you don't know. Oh, Bombardo.
We've made it this
I definitely
far,
need to
but
listen to
clearly
some
we
music.
have more to do.
He's not behind me. Okay, so what does this mean? Where am I?
Revelio.
I think I'm getting ahead of myself.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
You got ahead of yourself a few times in this game? Yeah, because you want to explore and stuff. Because I feel like sometimes when the game progresses, and if you don't loot things when the game progresses, you'll miss out. So you need to explore.
On purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
I'll get started.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
I can't tell you a
morning
story. Damn, dude, I am.
Leave no stone unturned.
It's hard.
Or
It's
in
hard
this
to
case,
focus when
no
I've been
bones.
drinking. Well, in this game at least. Like I can focus, but I'm like, I'm being kind of disregarding the storyline and stuff. Ooh. I don't know. I'm just ready to move on, I think. So we're gonna go play some League after we complete Sebastian Swallow's mission. That's right, I said it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
That's not creeping to anybody.
You've done it.
Bones
I knew we'd
as
get
your
through.
doorway.
I felt it in my bones.
Ooh,
Nice.
he used the pun. No, and he liked it.
Before we trudge on further, I
Revelio.
just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
What should I do? Should I learn the Imperio or should I not know the Indirio? I prefer not to learn the Imperious Curse. You know what? Fuck it. Let's learn it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more.
Well, might as
A spell
well
that could save
know
your life
if I'm
shouldn't be unforgivable.
already
You have
here.
a lot at stake.
What's
You have an
the
ability
point
that
if I
evidently no
don't
one's seen
know,
for
dear?
centuries.
I don't know why I'm
Focus
Dr.
your
Seuss
wand
mode these
movement.
days. But
It's
I
not an
surely
easy
am.
spell to master.
Number 4.
There we go. Something troubling ahead.
I'd rather have Imperial Curse instead of Curse anyways. Crucius. Crucial! So learning the unforgivable is pretty much a necessity. You must understand what evil is. A lot of people don't grasp the true darkness of life because they don't know really what it is. They've never experienced it. Oh, he's my buddy. That's weird. So, like, does he just stay our friend? Nope, there he goes. Gulped into oblivion. Reveal your secrets, dark aberrations.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
Yep.
How gracious of you.
Oh my god.
I try.
Let's fucking kill this big motherfucker.
Accio. Glacis. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Stupefy. Glacius. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Confringo.
I didn't want to have to walk to him,
It's
so
dramatic, isn't it?
it's really nice that he allowed me to turn him into a smaller version of itself and then crush it so that I could loot it from
Here's
there.
some of these stones.
Very efficient.
That has to be something.
It's random which one you get, so that was just lucky.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Revelio.
This catacomb is suffering decay. Just as the
What's the
shooting
goodies?
sun is right.
I doubt
Hey,
anyone's been here in quite some time.
unidentified. That's gonna make me sneeze. That'll happen in about 30 seconds.
Incendio. Bombarda.
Housekeeping? I have to tell you, I'm going to charge triple on this one. This one's outrageous. There's no way, darling, I can do it for the allotted price I said at the beginning. You definitely underestimated by the amount of dirt here. There's
Perhaps we need
no
to put
way.
the handles in the order of the symbols on the tablets.
What are you talking about, dude? Probably talking about the main room.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio.
So these two combos will open up a door. So if I was to hit
Revelio. Accio.
this one and this one, that'll open this one.
That worked. Keep going.
So there's bones in there. There's a doorway in there and bones in there. So I needed this one.
Expelliarmus.
Whoopsie.
Accio.
Oh, my bad. Oh, it opens them for you. Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
All right.
Revelio.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Then if that's a doorway, what's this one? I need that one.
Accio.
Wait, what?
Revelio.
Oh, okay. It must be the other door that I did.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Confringo.
It's this exploding city.
Stupid. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Glacius. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Oops, I didn't notice.
Confringo. For a moment there, I thought that would never end. Revelio.
That was a lot of spiders, dude. That's crazy. The explosions were insane.
Accio. Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
It's not a dead end, hombre.
Don't give up yet.
I highly doubt we came here for nothing.
Revelio.
A few Wigan potions would delight your senses. Ah. Okay. The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only wizard kind, but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic.
Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Damn, dude, he just takes it anyway.
Revelio.
He doesn't listen to anybody. Like, why would I even tell him not to do it? Like, what's the point? Oh,
Ominous.
Shit, there's ominous.
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Alright, ominous. I'm with you, man. You shouldn't take that relic.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late.
It does
Go
seem
then.
harmless. It's obvious.
Leave with the relic. I'll not say a
So
word more.
obvious. Oh, I'm sorry, Ominous.
I hope I don't regret this.
Yeah, you're gonna regret it
Sebastian.
probably.
We're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
I don't know. I felt like rolling. Oh, dead end.
What happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we were to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
I'm busy.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word. Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Revelio! Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wait, what?
Accio.
Oh, come on.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go. I was really
Bridge
quick.
complete. Bombarda.
Bombarda. Yep. All right, shreds, yeah. Ooh, it's that doorway thingy or whatever. Oh, it's gonna let me out here too. Awesome. I didn't even see what it was. Womp.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Kim really likes Accio.
Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Wait, was that the way to get out? Oop.
Revelio.
Like there's a little room over here, but I don't see no doorway or nothing, so.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
Yeah, he's
He
pretty
was
pissed
troubled,
at you, bro.
Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
I don't think it's about Anne anymore, to be honest, dude. Sorry, buddy. But at this point, it just seems like a curiosity serving your own, like, addiction to understand more about the dark arts. What a dope outfit.
Confringo!
Now my
Confringo! Potato!
get away!
Accio! Glacier! Incendio!
Woo! Spicy.
I should defeat you no matter how you get
Accio!
Nice job, buddy. Ba da 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 da.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic.
Yeah.
She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset.
Expelliarmus! One less human to worry about.
Classic gameplay. What is this? There seems to be an attack. Oh no, oh hey.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Pity.
Descender. Expelliarmus.
Nunca. Half
Incendio. Accio. Descender. Propulsor.
Won't get away.
Let me down!
Uncle, to the right!
Boom! The power of Veda compels you.
You're making this
Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
Stop provoking them!
I'm handling it. Bombarda. Descender. We have to fight.
We are fighting, dude. Relax.
Incendio.
To the right!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt.
Yeah, there's plenty of spells he could have used.
You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her.
Imperial was not the only spell he could have used right there. He could have used Expelliarmus, for
What did
example.
my uncle expect me to do?
Instantly removing
The
him from his
Imperious
weapon.
curse saved Anne's life.
It didn't,
That
though.
goblin was going to kill her.
I told you he's too
You
addicted
did
to the
what
dark.
you had to do.
Fuck!
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
So dramatic.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses
that
are so
message
named
for my thing was
for a
misleading.
reason.
That is not
If
what I
hear
tried to
that
say.
Either of you continues down
What
this
the
path.
fuck?
If either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
You're lucky, partner. I was gonna call you on your bluff. Alright, let's switch over to League. I'm in the mood for League.